Rise and shine, it's you time. Welcome to 30 Days of Choosing You, week 2. Today I am drinking Motherwort because I needed that great big hug mentally and emotionally, which is pretty fitting for the theme of this week, emotional release. Go ahead and start with your big toes as close as together as you can get them. Spread your knees as wide as the mat and stretch out into child's pose. Child's pose is definitely a very relaxing pose. However, you still want to remain active in this pose. So spread out all 10 fingertips and press your hands firmly into the mat, activating the backside of your body from your fingertips all the way down to your tailbone. On your next exhale, walk yourself up to tabletop position. Knees directly under the hips, hands directly under the shoulders. On your inhale, head up, tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Continue with this at your own pace with the rhythm of your breath. Come back to a neutral position. Head to the left, hips to the left, and do hip circles over to the left at the pace of your own breath. And don't be afraid to really get into this. It feels so good. We're going to reverse it on your next inhale. To the right. Head to the right, hips to the right, circle them over to the left. Come back to tabletop, tuck your toes under, and let's make our way to the top of the mat. As you land in mountain pose, press all 4 corners of your feet into the mat. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Grab your elbows and sway side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Chaturanga. You can take a baby cobra here or push all the way up to up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, press your hips up and back to downward dog. Walk it out here. Keep as much bend in your knees as you need to be comfortable. Hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Shift your weight forward, down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, shift your weight back to downward dog, pressing your chest toward the thighs. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left heel back and down, arms wide, warrior 2. Sink into your right leg a little more, make sure you're at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, flip your front palm up and send it back on your exhale. Peaceful warrior. On your next exhale, cartwheel your hands down so your right hand is right next to your right foot. Stay with your breath here. Press the ground away from you energetically and spread wide across your collarbones. Press your feet firmly into the ground, tip back right hand overhead, peaceful warrior. Sink into it. There we go. Exhale and frame your front foot with your hands. Step back, downward dog. Step your left foot up. Pivot your right heel down. Warrior 2. Arms wide, energetically sending your pinkies back. Press into that front foot. Bend that knee. Reverse it. Peaceful warrior. See if you can keep a bend in your front leg and really press into it. Feel your inner thighs igniting and your hips opening up. Exhale, down to extended side angle. Wide across your collarbones, still pressing the ground away from you. You should really feel this in your hips. Keep that back foot pressed firmly into the ground as well. Reverse it. Peaceful warrior. Sink into that front leg. Strong. Feel the stretch along your side body. Frame your front foot. Step back. Downward dog. Walk or hop to the top of your mat. And let's get into goddess pose. Step very wide, arms out wide, toes pointed outward. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, drop your hips into goddess pose. Tuck your pelvis under, press your knees back. Hold it. See if you can sink a little lower as we pulse up and down. Inhale, exhale. Hands on your knees and rotate those hips. Let's do some hip circles. Awakening that Shakti energy. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral and we'll just sway side to side with this. Remember to breathe. You can drop a shoulder and drop the other shoulder just to deepen the stretch a bit. Go ahead and stand at the top of your mat and step your left foot back into a low lunge. Remember to keep your knee directly over the top of your ankle or behind it. Square your hips so that they're parallel with the front of your mat. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, sink into it. See what's ready to be released as you sink into this. You might have some resistance as the hips are such a vulnerable place. However, I know you can do it, and we are here doing this together. Find your balance as you shift your hips back for a half split. Remembering to keep your hips parallel or square with the front of your mat. Notice your posture here. Could your back be straighter? Could you have more energy in this pose? Take one more breath here, and on your exhale, shift your weight forward and begin to bend your front leg. Place your foot to the left side of your mat. And you can shift your weight forward as much as is comfortable. Keep your hips parallel here. You can stay up on your hands. You can drop down to your elbows or go all the way down to the floor on your forearms, whatever is comfortable for you. Lengthen through your spine as you inhale and sink a little deeper as you exhale. Take one more breath as you begin to press your way back up Awesome job. We'll come to hands and knees briefly as we switch and bring our left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, drop into it. Remember to keep your hips square. Raise your arms up overhead. Energetically sending your arms up toward the sky as you sink down toward the ground with your hips. Shift your weight backward, extend your front leg, keep your hips parallel to the front of your mat for half split. Remember to be mindful of your posture here. Keep your back as straight as is comfortable and press into the ground with just your fingertips for balance. Take one more breath here as you begin to shift your weight forward. Bend your front knee and send your left foot as far to the right of your mat as is comfortable. Lean into this as much as you'd like. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. Exhale to sink deeper into the stretch. Take one more inhale, and on your exhale, sigh it out as you walk yourself back up. Press up to tabletop, and go ahead and come to crisscross applesauce. Tuck your feet beneath you and roll your spine out flat onto the mat. Knees to chest. Let's sway them side to side. Do some hip circles. So literally just draw circles with your knees, and this will massage out your lower back. You can do it to one side and then the other. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, drop your knees to the left of your mat. Look over your right shoulder and release your spine. I love twists. It's my favorite part of yoga, I swear. Take one more deep breath here and get ready to send your knees over to the right side this time. And go ahead and look over your left shoulder. On your next exhale, bring your knees back to center and extend your legs out for Shavasana. Allow your breath to steady and come back to normal as you contemplate what came up during today's practice that might be ready to be released. And as you come back to this practice every day this week, ask yourself what it would look like and what life might feel like if you let it go. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I'll see you soon. One promise, one day at a time.